She's accused of killing her 2 children, now at 6. What the return of Julie Schenecker's husband from overseas could mean for her defense against first-degree murder charges. Good evening. I'm Brendan McLaughlin.
And good evening. I'm Wendy Ryan. Thanks for joining us. First tonight, new documents reveal what police found inside a Tampa Palms home where they say a mother killed her 2 children. And tonight, there are questions about Julie Schenecker's husband and whether he will stand by his wife. Our Carson Chambers joins us now with what his choice could mean for her defense. Good evening, Carson.
Good evening, Wendy. The new documents say police found the bodies of Calix and Bo Schenecker tucked in with blankets and their mom unconscious on the pool patio. Tonight, we've learned Schenecker's husband has not been to see his wife in jail.
Parker Schenecker has stood by his wife in the past during troubled times. According to a woman who spoke with Good Morning America, he attended Alcoholics Anonymous meetings with her.
He didn't cry. He didn't sound depressed. He didn't sound anything. He just sounded like he was there to tell a story.
And what was that story?
That his wife had a drug and alcohol problem and that they were there to talk about it and cope with it.
But tonight, Julie Schenecker is alone, being held in a single confinement cell in the Falkenberg Jail's infirmary. And Colonel James Privatera says there aren't any plans to move her.
As of right now, in the medical unit, she hasn't had any visitors other than I believe there's been some contact with some attorneys.
He says her husband has not visited her, and his support may determine how she navigates the legal system, according to high-profile defense attorney John Fitzgibbons.
At some point, the family will have to decide, 1, will she be represented by a public defender, or 2, will she be represented by a private lawyer? There can be cost issues that can be significant in these types of cases. Psychiatric testimony and expertise can be very, very expensive.
New court documents reveal officers found Schenecker unconscious in the pool area, covered in dried blood. The search warrant also reads that an officer found Calix deceased in a bed covered with a blanket. In the garage, her little brother, also covered in a blanket with trauma to the upper body. Detectives say Schenecker left a suicide note. That police also seized several items from the home, including 5 bullets in a Smith & Wesson box, a Smith & Wesson instruction manual and medication, and 15 live bullets with 5 spent shell casings.
And at last check, Schenecker is still being represented by the Public Defender's Office. Back to you.
Thank you, Carson. A memorial service will be held tomorrow for Bo and Calix Schenecker. It's at the First Baptist Church of Temple Terrace on North 56th Street at 6 p.m. And you can count on ABC Action News to bring you live coverage.